Hello, visuals, and welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to another edition of 5 Fast Facts on a Friday with me, Daniel from Visual Guys, and this week we're all talking about one of the most scariest, most menacing, most terrifying creatures to ever walk this planet. I know that it might not be this planet, parallel weird Disney stuff, I don't know where they're actually at. But we're going to talk about the really lovable Sully. Sully. P. Sherman 32 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Not even the right film. Sully from Monsters Inc. Not to be confused with Sully Tom Hanks. Or as I found out when I was Googling his name and research, there was a musician called James Sullivan. Sully, Monsters Inc. And I was trying to say his name at the start and it just wouldn't work because I'm an idiot, but James P. Sullivan. Have you ever wondered what the P stood for in Sullivan? And no, it doesn't mean P and I. It's Disney Dan. Be respectful. It means Patrick. James Patrick Sullivan is his full name. And this is a pretty cool one because at the time you don't really care about it. It doesn't mean anything. But when I was doing the research and I come across it, I thought, oh, that's quite dope. But Sullivan Sullivan. Sully in Monsters Inc. was the age of 28. So he's still quite a young man, relatively, in Monsters Inc. Because you're like, oh, okay, you're an old man or whatever. Or maybe it's the voice. You think, oh, he's older than what he is. And he was 18 inside of Monsters University. This is quite dope, right? This one, this is mad. He's 6 foot, he's 7 foot, he's 7'6". And listen to this. When they were computer rendering him and whatnot and getting all the details and stuff in, he had 5,475,458 hairs on his body. How fucking nuts is that? So what I don't know how they have to singly do it, or I don't know how it works, but wow. Surely they must know because they'd have to count. That's fucked. His scare score, which I believe is still the record, is 100,021. And finally, a pretty dope fact. I've been really bad with my words today. His iconic roars inside of the Monsters Inc. film, when he's scaring the kids and whatnot, aren't any just generic people recordings, whatever. They're genuine recordings of which one was it? It was tigers. I'm going to say it like that. Of tigers, the tiger roars, which they use, and I think that's quite cool. I love finding out how films are put together, especially animated films. What recording they're using for this noise and that noise and blah blah blah, and the fact that they just have real tiger recordings is fairly cool. And there we have it, visuals. So that was this week's edition of 5 Fast Facts. If you did enjoy, well, booski, let me know in the comments below. Anybody you want 5 Fast Facts on, head in the future because we can surely get it done. Visuals, you guys are the best. We'll just keep being you and keep on keeping out. Thank you for watching.